I'm Keaton Cheney. I work at Western Range Camps, and we got a little bit of a sample of it and to try out. And at the time, I had some bearings going out on my CNC machine, and we had tried some other greases, and they were working, but not like we wanted them to work. So I tried putting some oil on that we had received, and it ended up making these bearings work a lot better to where we could actually use them until we received some new ones. And even now they're still working really well. So I definitely use it on all my bearings on my CNC machine to prolong the life of the bearings, and everything works a lot smoother while I'm using it also.
Tell us a little bit about other places you use it on your machine.
So there's a lot of bearings on the CNC machine itself, and they're always moving, always working. And so I basically use it on everything that has a bearing on it. Like this rod here, this is for controlling my up and down movement. I have a bearing on both sides of the bar, and then I've got also one that is connected to it. And then I also use it on all of my rail bearings. All these little balls in here, I make sure that they're all coated really well, so that way when they're working, everything's a lot smoother and they seem to last a lot longer.
So maybe you could point out on your machine where those things are located.
Yeah, so these ones here, so I have two bearings on the arm here. I have one here and one on the other side, and they're constantly working back and forth. This here holds the whole weight of the assembly, so these ones here are bearing a lot of weight. So I definitely make sure I keep these ones really well oiled and clean. So on here, like I said, I've got the screw bearing that's on here going up and down, and then I've got two here that are constantly moving back and forth this way, and then two here and two here that are always moving up and down. So they're definitely being used quite a bit, and so I definitely make sure I keep them oiled.
And what's your experience with using the AIM lubricant?
Every time I've used it on all my bearings, it's always seemed to be, there's a lot less wear on them, and everything's a lot smoother, and the bearings are lasting longer.
And tell us a little bit about your other business that you have and where you use it there.
So we have a spray business where we go in and spray homes, and all of my pumps, every bearing on my pumps, and my main gear that's connected to the motor, I run on all my main gears there. And all of my pumps, they have a lot less wear on them, and they run a lot better, and they're a lot quieter.
Any other comments about the lube?
I'm definitely glad that we were able to get a sample of it and use it. If I would have known about this a lot sooner, I definitely would have liked to use it, so that way I wouldn't have had as many problems as I've had.